See me. I might have been sitting here for a while doing nothing before I said something, and I'm sorry about that. Hey everybody, I'm FlannelKat. I play video games sometimes. Oh shoot, let me do that. That might make it worse. There we go. That's probably better. Anyway. There's audio! Okay, let's play this video game. If you don't know who I am, hey, I'm FlannelKat. I play video games. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're this. In the current meantime, I am playing... I am currently playing Exile, which we played during RGLtv. And it went bad. It went very bad. But don't worry, I got you. This time, I got you. It's gonna go amazing. And I know it. Why am I so tired? Because it's 2 a.m. Here, I'll put on a smiling face for you. How about that? So we're gonna get moving as soon as possible because I've upgraded you from any percent to cutscene percent because new tech got discovered. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit start, and Sadler's gonna start talking, and you're gonna watch the intro. So let's give me a 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not gonna talk over the intro. You're gonna learn so much today. I should turn my TV down a little.
Sadler, I have come from afar to speed you to your destiny. Oh, chosen one, you must go to Baghdad. This evil, the age of chaos is upon us.
What do you mean, prophet?
Mankind's fate lies with you.
He's gone. That is a really annoying trick. Baghdad.
Baghdad! This is 1992's finest. Don't get me wrong. Alright, so we're in Asasi. The first thing we're going to do is walk into this building and get a mission. He's going to tell us what we're going to do, and when the music plays, we can leave and go do things. So, if you've ever played like East, this kind of feels like we have East at home. It came out on the TurboGrafx 16 CD. It did come out in the States. So we're going to save the game because we die a lot in this game, and we're just going to make our way across the desert. I'm going to go a little quicker than usual. I'm just going to kill these scorpions because jumping across them is spicy business. And I don't want to die because, you know, marathon stuff. So we're just going to run across this desert. Kill the scorpions as we see them. They're gonna give us almost no experience. You see they give me 2 experience. Here we are in the Bantana Oasis. It is a very busy, very bustling town with shops. We're gonna save the game and leave promptly to the east. And to the Altair River, which we're not gonna do. We're gonna kill everything we see in here because of experience points. We're gonna gain our first level. There it is. There, look at that fun chime that you heard. And we're just gonna walk through it. I'm really low on hit points. I don't like this. But, you know, we should be okay, hopefully? By the way, you can just walk in the river. It does not hurt you. It does not do anything bad to you. You can just chill down here. It's safe. It's fine. Everything is good. The worst thing about this is going to be this little flower at the end, which we're going to duck and attack. And it should level us. Then we can go. Anyway, welcome to Baghdad. We're going to buy some Boricello from the tonic shop. We're going to buy 1 Boricello and 1 peyote. In the Japanese version of this video game, these are called drugs and not tonics. So we're gonna go find Rumi. She's chilling here. And like, wow, is it really you? And we're just gonna talk about things. She's a party member from the first game. She got trapped underneath a tower, presumably dead. She's not dead, and now she joins the party. We're gonna save the game and walk into this double-decker room. And there's this guy. What does he call him? There's this dude on the roof, Gremmel. And I believe he's like a snake man, and Sadler's gonna call him Hiss Boy, which I think is a fun insult. And now we're gonna have a cutscene where he paralyzes us both.
come out of your hole. Saddler, my friend, you seem to be in an uncomfortable bind.
Brilliant deduction.
Wotan, no bata day, heaven to earth, blood to dust, elemental begun.
The keel! Candy!
This super zoomed in shot on his face. All right, so you're gonna see some fun speed tech here. So y'all played Mega Man 1 ever? Where if you pause the game and unpause it at the right time, you get multiple hits on an enemy when you swing. So it's a lot like that. I might die. I'm not dead, we win. So we're gonna attack enemies, pause it to the menu, go back, it's gonna hit again, go to the pause, unpause, it's gonna hit again. And hopefully we're gonna burn down some bosses like that. Some of the bosses, it's not the way to do it, but some of them is just, oh my god, is it so fun and everything. So Borcello is what you use to increase your attack. So we just basically do a jump swing. When Saddler does a jump swing, he attacks like 3 times when he lands on his own. He just swings that sword over and over. So while we're doing that, we just kind of do the pause buffer. And now we're going to hear about Falcola and Kindi, which have joined our party. These are all characters from the previous game. This is the first time we get to play as any of the other party members. They're all bad except for Lawrence, which we're only going to use Lawrence for a very short amount of time. So we're just going to scuttle on over to the right here to get to the exit. We're going to save because this is probably the scariest map on the game. Zagros Mountain, we're basically going to try to kill everything before it can hit us. We don't want to take damage here at all. So we will be abusing some things. We don't always have to use it. But, you know, if you can get away with things, it's fine. I meant to look up the name of Lawrence in actual history. A lot of the, this game is in a franchise called XZR. And, it's a really interesting franchise that has a lot of time travel and a lot of weird nonsense in it. This game, unfortunately, there's no time travel for some reason. I was really disappointed in it. The previous game has time travel. But no time travel this time. He's not Lawrence of Arabia. He's someone else. So we're gonna go to Hidela. We're in Hidela. We're gonna go to the drug shop. We're gonna buy ourselves some Borcello. 1, 2 Borcellos. And buy some peyote until we've got no more money left. And we're just gonna exit to the east. This is another water map. It's pretty simple to navigate. It's a shame it wasn't on the mini. The first game plays a lot better. It's a little bit harder. But also, if this was on the mini, it bears repeating, this is one of the earlier and a little bit more infamous failures of Working Designs. So Working Designs is the people that brought this over. They rebalanced the game, and it's horrifyingly balanced. It's almost literally impossible to beat. So there's a patch out there that takes out all of the rebalancing that Working Designs did and leaves you with basically all the stats in the Japanese world. Peyote heals you. Peyote is the healing item. You'll see on the inventories on the map shop screens, which I'll point out to you the next time we're there. We're gonna walk. This guy always gets in my way. We're just gonna walk straight to the middle of the temple here, and we're gonna get a little cutscene about how, like, hey, there's an evil demon named Crully causing problems in the temple on the east. Here's an item, you can use it. It's a key to get in there. Stop Crowley's murderous way. He's a bad cult, and you shouldn't deal with him. So we're gonna walk into this little area on the right, and there's another one, Spire's Step, which you literally just walk up, and it says, "Falco, give me the key," and you open the door. Welcome to the Spire of Eternity. Crowley is going to be a mean boss. We will probably have maybe a little bit of a problem with him, but we're gonna get an actual gear upgrade here. We got a Kashyyyk sword and a knife and a staff. Those are all different items for people. The sword is for our friend here. The other two items are for the other characters. Also, these spike ceilings, spikes in this world must be very overrated because they don't actually hurt you. You can just clip right through them if you touch the bottom. These spikes on the ground, though. Spikes on the ground, don't touch. Spikes in the ceiling, though, have fun, don't hurt yourself. Like, clearly it's not meant to be designed for you to get on that, but it just works. We're gonna walk up here and kill one extra enemy. Kill this little spirit, and we're gonna pick up this shield. We are going to equip all of Sadler's gear that we found. We found some gear for other characters, and like, let me show you, you can play the other characters. They are terrible, don't do it. Alright, so we are going to walk into Crowley's room. I'm going to pop some Borocello. One Borocello. Hopefully get some good buffers here. There we go. AKA Poopy Boy. Yeah, you're spoiling a late game joke. Anyway, Crowley's dead. You can buffer things nicely. Alright, so let's see. That was what? Spire Step. We're going to be in Dolly. We're going to be back in Dolly. Yeah, this, even the previous game, the scrolls, where the game scrolled was in the middle of the screen. This one, Sadler's got to get dang near to the edge of the screen. And like, Sadler is supposed to be a very important character in this world. And like, anyway, there's a new evil to the west. Go to the west and go deal with that. He's a historical figure. A lot of the characters in this game end up being historical figures of some sort. Well, maybe not Exile 2. Exile 1, though. Like, the final boss are the leaders of Russia and America because you time travel to like the Cold War and assassinate both of them, and they're the final bosses of the game. To put it in perspective, like, it starts out in like Baghdad and you just end up in a time portal causing problems. We should hopefully be leveling in a moment. I have been not paying attention to my health here. Okay, we're good. We could just face roll everything now. Also, the down stab is extremely powerful. In the previous game, it is the worst move in this game. In the first game, though, you end up going to ancient Greece and like interrupting a ritual to Bacchus. They don't name him. Anyway, here's Lawrence. He's a very famous Middle Eastern historical figure. He's not Lawrence of Arabia. He's someone else that's super popular and I never remember his name. So we're gonna go buy some more drugs. We're gonna buy 1, 2, 3, 4, and now the rest is peyote. Elsid. Yeah. Save the game. Because this cave is mean. I've got 2,200 experience right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dip in and out of here a few times. I'm going to kill a few enemies and get myself to about 2,400 experience. Because this is one of the meanest bosses in the game, and we're going to leave. We're going to leave. I'm going to save the game again. Purposely not killing that. So from 2,400 experience... And every time you end up on the world map, you heal. We're gonna go back in and we're gonna gain a level right before the boss. Who is going to be the aforementioned Lawrence that we just met. Who is being brainwashed by the villain. His name is Dotar, D-O-T-A-R, to cause problems. Can I hit that from here? No. I can hit that from there. There's the level up. Now, note, we're at 2750 experience. that number's going to be slightly important. So here's Lawrence. He's like, oh, I have to defeat you because of madness and chaos and stuff. So this move he's doing right now, we never want to see that. He always opens with it. He doesn't always follow with it. When he does that, he is completely invincible. So we're going to eat 2 Borokello, and we've got good luck here. So 2 different things can happen when you eat 2 Borokello. 1, it doubles up on the effects and you get a ton of extra attack power. Or 2, you lose attack power. That was a beautiful Lawrence fight. Oh my god. All right. He's like, you've crushed me and I must die, but you know, I'll tell you about evil. And he's like, no, I'm saving you. We're getting out of this cave together. Also, now my XP has doubled. And now I have this escape sequence, but also I'm gonna buffer through the rocks hitting the ground and get a lot of extra experience doing it. For some reason, they count multiple times when the rocks land because they count as enemies. So if I buffer when a rock lands, I get lots of bonus out of it. I do want to actually make this jump because this is the bad jump. Yeah, the rocks that are falling and trying to kill me, also a beautiful source of XP, and it's okay if we run out of time. So we've got about 6,000 right now, which is awesome, but we gotta get out of here because we are draining our life. And cutscene time.
Why did you spare me?
Once I broke the spell you were under, your life was not mine to take. You're free to go now. Choose your path wisely, Lawrence.
Alas, Saddler, your gesture is kind, but I have no memory of my home.
Well, if you have nowhere to go, why not join our quest?
Saddler, my debt to you shall not be fully repaid until I've snatched you from the jaws of death also.
He's like, all right, I'm indebted to you and my debt will never be paid until I save your life. So we got the over-under on whether or not we're gonna have our life saved, right? Join Sadler's quest to free the land, and Falkle sense that the next move should be towards the land of the pyramids, Cairo. Legally distinct from Cairo. What we're going to do in Cairo, though, is we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna buy drugs. So I'm gonna check my tonics real quick. I've got 3 Borokello, which means I'm gonna buy 3 more. 2, 3. We're gonna fill up the rest on peyote. Okay, so let me go over the healing, the items while I've got time to tell you things. Okay, so there's 3 items. This is the level 1 healing, level 2 healing, level 3 healing. Level 1 attack buff, level 2 attack buff, level 3 attack buff. Level 1 defense buff, level 2 defense buff, level 3 defense buff. Also, fun fact about the items. When the game calls them drugs in the Japanese version, this still applies here. If you take too many items in the same menu, like you just stay here, keep hitting tonic and taking things, you will die. Your character will just keel. It won't even show your character keel over. It just goes to the game over screen. So we're gonna go up here. We're probably going to avoid the, well, we can kill a mummy, why not? They're not enough experience to really matter. But I do want to gain 1 level before we, well, that one just disappeared into the wall. After that room, we're gonna go right up here. We can't reach that. We need this chest up here. I never really thought I needed this chest, and I thought it was all in my head for a while. You do, because the next boss will not spawn if you do not pick it up. Eventually, here's the Valley of Kings. We're gonna do literally nothing in the Valley of Kings. We're gonna save the game. That's something. And we're gonna see here's Luke's soul. If you go into the menu, use an item, and then leave the menu completely, and then go back in, you can use as many as you want. It's totally okay to do it at that point. Hopefully we gain a level here on our way in. This boss is spicy and RNG filled. I don't think we're getting that level. So we're gonna do two peyote. HP was reduced. That's not what I wanted. Get out of the menu. 2 peyote. Reduced. That's bad. Reduced. Oh my god, can I please heal? No, I'm not allowed to heal. So I'm going to use these 2 individually. And we might die here. Alright, so it is now Lawrence's time to shine. We're going to do 2 Barakello. Reduced. Get out of the menu. 2 Barakello. Increased. There we go. Let's go. Now, it is a random amount of time until it shoots the thing across the screen. It can sit there forever and not do anything. So how many cycles this boss takes is completely up to the boss and what it's feeling up for. You cannot block that. That's fine. I'll take it. And that was Khufu. And he's like, hey, you passed my trial. I'm gonna help you with your journey, blah, blah, blah. I used to know the more specific details, but for now he's like, all right, you gotta go somewhere. And you gotta defeat hatred incarnate. Where are we? We're gonna be in Amont. So we're gonna head out to Amont to figure out what the Clispins. The Clispins is what this game calls the Christians. So we are going to buy Lawrence an axe. Happy Easter, I guess. Not that. Lawrence is gonna equip his Vartan axe. If I'm going for like really spicy world record attempts, I take his armor off too. In the meantime, we're gonna buy 1, 2 Borcello. How many do I actually need? I should have checked my inventory. All right, 2 more Borcello. And now the rest peyote. All right, we are full on it. And we're gonna get out of here. This is one of the scarier places, but if I keep the armor on, it's fine. We're gonna keep Lawrence. We're gonna kill everything on the way. He's just gonna walk across the sea because this is what he does. This is the intended way to cross the sea. There's not some other way to pass it. He's gonna like nearly one-shot almost everything except for the big serpents. They're gonna take a few hits. Now, I will say the buffer trick does not work well with Lawrence, so I don't use it with him. It might actually still work, but his weapon doesn't stay out super long. Now that we're in Elin, this is the last town in the game. We have the Christian guards here. And they're gonna say, okay, you're Sadler, we were told by the commander to let you in. Lawrence is gonna talk to us. He's like, hey, I think I need to go and do something. I've got a nagging feeling, and Lawrence is gonna leave our party. Goodbye, Lawrence. He goes the other way. It shows him going this way, but he really does go to the north. We are full on gear, so we're just gonna run up here. We're gonna talk to the commander. You got a cutscene coming. Someone's gonna call Sadler a name, and it's gonna be very silly. All right, we're gonna save the game right here because the moment you take a step to the south, boss fight. Cutscene also.
This is where your quest ends, Poopy Boy!
Poopy Boy! What? away!
You and your cowardly friends know too much.
Who do you think you are?
I am the left hand of doom!
And I am the right hand of destruction.
Like dorks.
Reality is the strength of their evil.
You will be the sacrifice that begins the glorious reign of Dota!
In your dreams.
I hate this boss. I hate this boss. Alright, so we're gonna wait for our blue friend to come down here, and we're gonna see what they do. That's what we want them to do. We're gonna eat 2 Borcello. Oh, we got lucky. Let's go! We got increased attack power! Raise your hand again. That's not what I want. So you know how you can damage buffer, or not damage buffer, you can pause buffer and get like tons of hits. If something's hitting you, it works in reverse. You will take tons of hits. This guy we're not going to use it on. This guy sucks. We're just going to old-fashioned hit him with the sword. And the only thing he can really do to us is blow fire at us. If he does that, he does almost no heads up that he's gonna do it. So we kind of just need to get out of the way of that. That there is the worst. Please don't do that ever again. Thing is, when he jumps at you, his sprite turns around but ends up like a bunch of pixels closer to you when his sprite turns. And you can try to get the perfect jump attack going. It's just so hard. Come on. I'm not allowed to heal today. This is what's going on. But it's okay, he's dead. The way he moves, it's very awkward. He leaves the attacking spot. He hits you, he sits in your hitbox, and he hits you like a truck. Because we have very early game gear on right now. Alright, so we need to re-up our supplies. We're back in Baghdad. Let's see what we got. Tonic. Okay, so we want 2 Borcellos and the rest peyote. 1, 2. That's the lesson this game teaches. Okay, so you know how I taught you a moment ago that when you use the pause buffer trick to deal damage, you can also do it in reverse and take damage as quickly as possible. Well, what good would ever that be? But have I got a trick for you?
You are the...
This is Dutar.
Yes, and you are the warrior born out of my mind. Yet you disobey my commands.
What are you talking about?
I think you know, but let's review. I am the sum total of mankind's hatred. I created you to destroy Sadler so that the evil fueling my existence can once again reign supreme.
This can't be. I will not believe these lies you call truth.
The truth hurts, doesn't it? But in your black heart, it rings true.
Anyway, this is Lawrence's attempt to fight back, except we just want to die as quickly as possible. He's got a weird hitbox in how he hits you. He doesn't do it very often. But if you do this, you take a ton of damage very quickly. Because we just want him to fall. And now here we are in the Tower of Lost Souls. Because this is a marathon, we're going to leave the Tower of Lost Souls, save the game, which all it does is mean we can't, we aren't going to replay that. Tower of Lost Souls is an interesting place. We're mostly going to do a few buffer hits to get through the early part of it. Oh, I jumped late. Kind of scary for the kids? Well, don't let your kids play it. And we're going to get this, which is the best sword in the game. Which, you know, useful. And we're just gonna cruise on through. We're gonna fight a few more things, but we're not gonna fight much more. This room has the best shield in the game. Holy smokes, it's a Marip amulet! We're gonna put on the Assyria shield. And we're just gonna run through things. We don't really care about anything. These fun dragons are immune to all damage. The only times you can hurt them is if you walk into them with your hitbox and your hitbox deals damage to them. You can kill them, but only if you stand inside them. Like, no matter what you do with your sword, it will not touch them. But we are basically just going to run to the end of the game. We are not going to fight anything. We are fine level-wise. We're fine strength-wise. There's one boss in the way. So we're just going to go. We're just going to wander. We're going to hopefully take not as much damage as I see, but there's a ton. We have a ton of healing items on our person. And there's a ton of healing items in this world. Because after we beat the next boss that's coming up, we are going to get 5 more peyote for it. We are, for all intents and purposes, Spaz, playing the Japanese version. It's just been translated into English, but all the stat balancing is from the Japanese version. Oh yeah, no, that's this is how the Japanese version works. Stand in them to hurt them. We should probably heal a little. Let's try 2 peyote. Hey, strength restored, full heal. Yeah, when you mix drugs, sometimes really good things happen. Gonna ignore you. Ignore you. Yeah, and like you can, thanks to the buffer thing, you can kill, you can actually run the working designs version, but I don't recommend it. All right, let's see if we one cycle this guy. This is whatever this dude is. Jin, you've tried the patience of the master, but here's where your skill runs out. Borcello, increased. One cycle, let's go. You'll love to see it. Chef's kiss. All thanks to the buffer thing. Otherwise, that boss is very irritating. Anyway, here we are in the Hanging Garden. We're gonna go ahead and use 2 peyote and hopefully get the heal thing. And now we're gonna pick up 5 peyote. We're gonna ignore these folks. We'll try to jump through them in the right way. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Whoop. I have never gotten through those without taking damage. That is a first. Alright, now we're in the Hanging Garden, which is the final area of the game before the final boss. There are no enemies in this area. Very Castlevania 2, where you go to the final zone and there's just no enemies there waiting for you. What's also missing is a door, but what you do is walk into the wall. And there just happens to be a door there. Like, look at the edge of the screen when we get there. Not a door, it's a wall. Anyway. Here's Lawrence. He's like, why are you here? And like, hey, I'm gonna help you out. And now Dutar's here. And we're just gonna, what do you think we're gonna do to Dutar? We're gonna hit Dutar until he's dead. He said Wicked Phenomenon in his text, that's the name of the game. He's like the embodiment of all negative feelings in mankind or something is his whole nonsense. We don't even really need to use the trick, we could just do that. Anyway, that's the final boss of the game. And that's time, and that's world record, for the record. And we're gonna watch the ending now.
Victory yet.
We'll do this.
I am the embodiment of all wicked human thoughts. So you may destroy my present form, but you cannot destroy me completely. Allow me to demonstrate my true power as I reduce you to a quivering puddle of muck.
What can you do stuck to a wall?
What can you do stuck to a wall?
Huh?
Oh my gosh, HuskyCon, my favorite convention.
What have you done to them, Dotar?
So that was world record by far. My old record was 39:09, even with skipping cutscenes. This is just the first recorded run I've done since.
Fool, you have the intellect of a gnat. I can control the minds of your weak friends, commanding them to kill you with a voice they cannot refuse.
But maybe Sadler's dead.
This is unreal.
Sadler, it's time to die.
Best line of the game is coming.
You underestimate the power of friendship.
The power of friendship!
What? You're still alive? I'll finish you once and for all.
My life was created from your bottomless hate. Now, Dotar, it's time to give it all back.
No, I created you.
That's where Fairy Tale got it from.
Sadler, my friend, my debt to you is paid.
Did it.
Full.
He paid his debt.
Lawrence!
Conflict. Present since the dawn of time.
I know he's going to talk about like conflict and whatnot. It's not very important. The fun parts are gone. Anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching this run. This run is near and dear to me. I've been working on a project to play through every TurboGrafx game, and every now and then I find one I'm like, wow, this is I absolutely want to learn this speedrun, and I've ended up routing a lot of speedruns thanks to it. So now we've, you know, I ran this in RGLtv and it went very bad. It went very sideways. But now we've got a good run on the board. That feels good, and we did it, and here's the cast. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked what I saw, hey, I'm FlannelKat. I stream every weekday usually. It's my full-time gig, so, you know, maybe drop me a follow if you think I'm pretty cool. I think it's a pretty good thing. And also, if you see runners during Retrothon that you like, drop them a follow. And if you don't follow RGLtv in the first place, you should follow RGLtv. Also, you just saw Vonnie 2 runners ago. Me and him run a golf show every Wednesday night on RGLtv. Not this Wednesday for obvious reasons, but it's called RGLTV's Golf Club with Kat and Vonnie. It's a fun time for all, and we encourage everyone to golf with us. But stay tuned. We've got the Daedalus Encounter. Is that a Sharif thing? Hold on. Who's running Daedalus Encounter? I'm getting a feeling. Oh, that's a Sharif thing, all right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. That's been me. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back in 2 days. You'll see me in chat. There's a lot more Retrothon coming. It's the best marathon of the year. And I hope you have a good time watching and enjoy everything you see. I'll talk to you all soon. And in the meantime, take it easy. And honestly, like, low-key, Sharif probably has the most entertaining things in the universe. So you should stick around for Sharif's run. So long, y'all. Whoops.